Well, here we are, honey. Right back where we started from. Oh, have you thought about what you're going to tell Mrs. Owens?
I don't know.
Well, she knows I got an aunt in the country. Why don't you tell her we go to my aunt's? She won't think anything of that. The businessman's got to think of these things, Rosemary. Well, I just got time to have breakfast and head back for Cherryvale in time to get the store open. Good night, honey. Should I say good morning?
Where are you going, Howard?
Honey, I gotta get home.
You can't go off without me.
Honey, talk sense.
You can't go off without me. That's sense.
Honey, be reasonable.
Take me with you, Howard.
What do people say?
What the hell do I care what people say?
Honey!
What do people say if I thumb my nose at them? What do people say if I walk down the street and I show them my pink panties? What do I care what people say?
Rosemary, you're not yourself.
Yes, I am, Howard. I'm more myself now than I ever was. Oh, take me with you, Howard. If you don't, I don't know what I'll do with myself. I mean it.
Look, honey, there's still time for you to go in and get some rest before school starts. I'll be back Saturday. We'll talk this all over then.
What if you won't be back Saturday? What if you won't be back ever again?
Rosemary, you know better than that.
And what's the next thing in store for me, Howard? To be nice to the next man and the next, till there's no one left who cares whether I'm nice to him or not. Till I'm ready for the grave and there's no one to take me there.
Now, Rosemary.
You can't let that happen to me, Howard. I won't let you.
I don't understand. When we first started going together, you were the best sport I ever saw. Always good for a laugh.
I can't laugh anymore.
Well, we'll talk it over Saturday.
We'll talk it over now.
Well, honey, I have to...
Howard, you said you'd marry me. You said when I got back from vacation, you'd have the preacher here waiting.
Honey, I've had an awfully busy summer.
Where's the preacher, Howard? Where is he?
Rosemary, I'm 50 years old. A person forms certain ways of living, and then one day, it's too late to change.
Come back here, Howard. I'm no spring chicken either. I'm probably older than you think I am. And I form my ways too, but they can change. Oh, they've got to change. It's no good living like this in rented rooms and going out to supper with a bunch of old maids and then coming home alone.
I know it is, Rosemary. My life's no bed of roses either.
And what are you going to do about it, Howard?
I figure there's some bad in every life.
There's too much bad about mine. Every year I think it's going to end, that something's going to happen, but it never does. Except I get a little crazier all the time.
Well?
A well's a hole in the ground, Howard. Be careful you don't fall in.
I wasn't trying to be funny.
And all this time you've just been leading me on.
Oh, Rosemary, that's not so. I've not been leading you on.
I'd like to know what else you'd call it.
But we'll talk about it Saturday. I'm dead tired. I've got a busy week.
You've got to marry me.
Well, honey,
you might as well just go down and get the license now.
The office isn't open yet.
It will be by the time you get your breakfast.
You're being unreasonable.
Go down and get the license. I'll be waiting.
No!
Howard.
I'm not going to marry a woman who says, Howard, you've got to marry me. That's all there is to it. I'm not gonna. If a woman wants me to marry her, she can at least say please.
Please marry me, Howard.
Well,
oh, God, oh, please marry me.
well, all right. Okay.
Oh, Howard.
What do you want to do?
Oh, now I can't wait another day.
Gee.
Oh, please, please.
Well, what do you do about your job?
Well, I'll call the superintendent, and he can get Alva Jackson to take my place till they hire a new teacher.
I gotta call Fred Joyce and see if he can cover for me at the store.
Call him, Howard, call him.
Then I've got to get a substitute to speak for me at the Kiwanis Club.
Get him, Howard, get him.
All right.
Oh, I'll be packed and ready to go by the time you get back.
Well, now I want time for a nice leisurely breakfast.
Well, sure, Howard. Goodbye, Howard.
Bye.
Da da da
Come on.
Oh, I'm gonna get you. Oh, you hear that?
Here, Bill, what?
Glamour puss. She got what's coming to her last night.
No
You
kidding.
can ask my brother. He saw him. Him and a flock of other guys. They was down by the river under the bridge.
You're fooling.
I knew she liked guys. She always put on a lot of airs, but I knew she liked guys.
Hey, look. I'm Madge, I'm Madge, I'm Madge, I'm Madge.
Hey, let's have some fun.
Don't write anything bad.
Madge likes guys. Madge likes guys. Anything so bad about that?
They'll be sore.
Who cares? She's been going around with her nose in the air long enough trying to make out like she's too good.
Hey, tell me honest, do girls like fellas like girls?
Where have you been, Junior?
Well, I know you say they do, but I've always wondered.
Look, Junior, a girl can get nuts about a guy.
Well, I always thought the guy got nuts about the girl, but the girl, she gets nuts about nothing except wearing pretty dresses and going to the movies.
What do you think she wears pretty dresses for?
To look pretty.
And why does she want to look pretty? You got a lot to learn, Junior. Let's go.
What happened? Where did you go? I'm gonna call Alan Seymour and tell him to get over here as fast as he can. Madge, I've never seen you like this before. I think I should call the doctor. Let me alone. So that's why you had to wear your new dress. Let me alone, I tell you. And that's why you had to wear Rosemary's perfume. That's why. It is not. Now you look at me, I say. Where did you and that hoodlum go? No place. Why didn't you come to the picnic? Because. Where were you until 3 o'clock this morning? Let me alone, I say. The nerve of some men to walk right in and make themselves at home and start making love to a woman they've never seen before. You just didn't like him. That's the God's truth. Now you tell me what happened. It just happened. I don't even know. Shame. What's that on your neck? Where? Teeth marks. Madge, who's been biting you? Now you look at me. Look at me. I got things to say. There's true love in this life, and then there's something else. Excitement, heartthrobs, and thrills, and all of them vanish after a few years, maybe a few days. And then you hate yourself for having been such a fool as to let yourself give up your entire life for all the years that lie ahead because one night something happened that made the blood trickle up your spine, made your heart beat like a gong in a cavern. Made it seem all of a sudden as if you found your whole reason for being born. He needs me. Yes, he needs you. He needs you to stay at home and fry potatoes and wash his underwear while he's at the pool hall. He needs you to forgive him when he spends all of his wages on booze. He needs you to lie to when other women call the house and want to know where he's been. Don't say things like that. Now you listen to me, and listen to me good. Alan will be here in a few minutes. I don't want to hurt Alan's feelings, honest, I don't. You already hurt Alan's feelings. That can't be helped right now. The point is, he loves you. And he's going to forget about this. Maybe tomorrow, maybe today. Make up some story. He'll believe you because he wants to believe you. And thank you for sparing him the truth. I couldn't lie to Alan. Then keep your mouth shut and let me do the talking. I don't know what to do. Alan's here now. Dry your eyes. Don't let him see you've been crying. Well, good morning, Alan.
Madge.
You and Madge stay here and talk. I'll fix you breakfast. You and Madge can have it together.
Don't cry, Madge. Where's Hal now?
You spent the night at Mrs. Potts?
Hal, get out here as fast as you can. I said get out here.
Yeah?
The morning train will be along in a few minutes. Here's $10. I want you to be on it.
Now take it easy, Hal.
Take the money, you'll need it. Because if you're not on that train, the local police will pick you up on the first charge I can think of.
Hal, you're kidding.
Like fun.
I don't know what to say.
There's no need to say anything. Just go.
I'm sorry.
Don't even be sorry. Just go.
I don't need your money, Al.
Take the money.
I can have a boxcar. I've done it before. Hi, baby.
Madge and I are going to be married, Hal.
Yeah? Is that right? On the level? Well, no one told me that, honest. No one told me.
Would it have made any difference?
You gotta give me the benefit of the doubt.
Well, we're telling you now.
Okay, I'm going.
Madge, let him go.
I gotta talk to him.
I don't see why.
There's things I have to say.
Say them here.
I can't.
I see.
I'm sorry, Alan, but there are things I have to say alone. And if I don't say them now, I'll be sorry for the rest of my life.
Fine. Hal, Madge wants to talk to you. I'll go in and have my breakfast. But Madge and I are going to be married, Hal. By the time I get back out here, you better be on your way to that train. Or you know what'll happen, right?
Yeah.
Fine. Talk over whatever it is you've got to talk over. I'll tell your mother you're dressing.
We wouldn't be happy together.
I don't see why not.
Things like that don't last.
Don't they?
You make love to lots of girls.
A few.
Just like you made love to me last night.
Not like last night, baby. Last night was inspired.
I'm not so conceited as to think I'm so much different from the other girls.
You're a woman, baby. An honest-to-God woman. And there aren't many such creatures left.
Silly.
Let's go through with our plan. We throw some things in a bag and we can hitchhike to Tulsa. Yeah, we can make it in a few hours. Then I can get a job and we can get a furnished room and we'll be all cozy, just the two of us.
No.
Okay,
I'm going to marry Alan.
I heard you the first time.
Well, I just want you to know that I haven't any hard feelings. And that I like you and all, but I honestly think you'd better go.
Jesus, is this as far as it ever goes for me? Is it?
Please, just go.
Okay, whatever you say, kiss me goodbye.
I don't think so.
Why? It's only fair to kiss a guy goodbye.
Just the same, I'm not going to.
Afraid?
Of course I'm not afraid.
You're lying.
I'm not.
Then kiss me to prove it.
Young man, I think you'd be ashamed to show your face around here after what happened.
Come on, Hal.
Nice lady washed my socks. I'm going as soon as they're dry.
That train will be at the depot in exactly 12 minutes. And if you're not on it, you better go, even if you have to go barefoot.
Mom, Miss Amy's packing up all of her things.
What?
She's leaving.
She can't do this to me. Who will I rent her room to?
Oh.
She and I are gonna have an understanding.
Oh, young man, here's your socks. I put them in the oven to get them dry. And here's your boots, too. I found some polish for them. See, they shine like new.
Thanks, man. Now you can go, Hal.
Yeah, now I can go.
Is the young man going?
Yes, ma'am, I'm going.
But I thought you were going to stay here and settle down.
No, ma'am, I'm not going to settle down.
What a pity.
Young man, are you still here?
Give me some time to get my boots on.
Young man, I have a brother down in Oak Mulgee, and he hires for the Embassy Oil Company. You can tell him I sent you.
Thanks, ma'am, but I'll go way beyond Oak Mulgee.
That train will be at the station in exactly 8 minutes.
That station's only 2 blocks from here, Flo.
Relax, lady.
And we don't ever expect to see you around here again. Is that clear?
Yes, lady. You'll never see me around here again. That's clear.
You better hurry, Hal.
Goodbye.
Did I ever tell you I went to the stork club?
Girl, you did it.
Well, I did. See, there was this fellow in my educational statistics class. Oh, he was a peck of fun, said the craziest things. Well, he and I made a bet. Whoever got the lowest grade on the final exam had to take the other one to the stork club. And I lost.
What was it like, the stork club?
Balloons all over the place, balloons.
Rosemary's inside, girls. She's expecting you.
Oh, thanks, Mrs. Owens. How do I look, girl? Oh, kid, that's a smart outfit. Wait, let me fix the back.
Well, I believe a teacher should wear her best clothes the first day of school. It gives the students a good first impression.
I said goodbye, baby.
That train will be at the station in exactly 6 minutes. And if you're not on it, I'm going to call the police.
Go on and call him. I'm going to say goodbye.
I'm going to call them right now. I should have called one of you. Step foot on porch. I'll have you thrown in jail where you belong.
I'm warning you, Al. I'm a strong man and I'm mad. I'll beat the hell out of you if you don't let me be. I'm a poor bastard, baby. The guy's got to claim the things in life that are his. And when you hear that train whistling, you know I'm on it, your little heart's going to be busted. And maybe it'll serve you right, because you love me. You love me, goddammit. You love me.
Girls, inside. This is no sideshow that we're running. Howard, Rosemary's inside. She's expecting you. Is he gone?
Yes, he's gone.
Madge, get in the house. The neighbors are on their porches watching.
I don't care.
Alan, Madge is not herself. Stay and talk to her.
I just realized I owe the young man $1 for cleaning the lawn, and he needs that money so badly.
Let him be, Helen.
I may be able to catch him. Oh, young
Alan,
man!
stay and talk with Madge.
Young man! He's getting on the train! Young man, can't you come back? I'll never see him again. And something here that belongs to you. Can't you come back? He's gone. The train is gone, and I feel like everything inside me was going with it.
Please, Madge.
I'm sorry, Alan.
Hey, Howard and Rosemary getting married.
Good for Howard and Rosemary.
What's the matter with her?
Girls have always liked Hal.
Yeah, well, girls can be crazy.
Even in the fraternity after he left, they still call. Is Hal there? Does anyone know where he's gone? They always sound so forlorn.
Oh, Alan.
What is it, Millie?
Well, you know I've always liked you, Alan. Didn't you know it?
No, I never did.
Well, it's awfully hard to show someone you like them, isn't it?
I suppose so. I don't know why.
Well, I'm never gonna have anything to do with love. Not me.
Wait until you get older before you say that, Millie.
Well, I'm old enough already. There's Madge inside, crying her eyes out, feeling like 2 cents. Do you think I'd ever let myself get that way? Not on your life. I'm gonna rise above it. I'm gonna become so great and so famous, I won't have to fall in love.
Good luck, Millie.
Oh, Alan? Alan, won't you stay for dinner? We're having sweet potato pie and all the things you like. And
Dad's been wanting to go on a fishing trip, Mrs. Owens. I guess we'll be gone.
Gone?
We'll be gone for quite a while.
Oh, Alan.
Tell Madge that I hope she'll be very happy.
You're coming back, aren't you?
To tell the truth, Mrs. Owens, Dad's been arranging a job for me in Chicago.
Chicago?
So I may not be home for quite a while.
Oh, Madge is going to be broken-hearted.
Oh, no, I don't think so.
No, she
Not
is.
really.
You just don't know
She'll
how
never feel broken-hearted for me.
Alan, I feel like I'm going to cry.
Goodbye, Mrs. Owens. Goodbye, Millie.
He's gone. I couldn't catch him. Now he'll just think I was a stingy old woman.
Young lout like him never had $1 to his name, never will have, wouldn't miss one way or another.
Still, I hate to keep something that was rightfully his. Millie, you take the $1 and you have a good time with it.
Gee, thanks.
You're getting a wonderful girl, Howard Bevins.
May all your troubles be little ones.
Girl, are you wearing something old?
old. Yes, I am. I've got on an old pair of nylons, but they're good as new.
Here's my handkerchief. You can borrow it.
I'll give it back, Irma, thanks.
She hasn't gotten on anything blue, Irma.
Oh, kid.
Oh, yes, I have.
I don't see it.
And you're not gonna either.
Who will I rent her room to?
Oh, Mrs. Owens, I left my hot water bottle in the closet and my curlers in the bathroom. You and the girls can have them. And I want to tell you how much I appreciate having such a nice place to stay. It's been just like a home to me, and, well, in some ways you've been like a mother.
Thank you, Rosemary.
I stored the rest of my things in the attic. I'll come by for them as soon as I get back from my honeymoon. Cherryvale's not so far away, and then we can be friends just like before. Goodbye, Madge. Isn't Madge pretty, girls?
Oh, yes.
Like I always said, Madge Owens is the prettiest girl in town.
Do you know anybody I can rent your room to?
Yes. Linda Sue Breckenridge. She's a sewing teacher. She and Mrs. Bendix had a fight. Mrs. Bendix wanted to charge her 20 cents for her glass of morning orange juice. But we girls never paid more than 15, did we, girls?
No, never.
Irma, you have Linda Sue call Mrs. Owens.
I'll do that very thing.
Oh, Mrs. Potts, you've been a wonderful friend. Oh,
Happy days, Rosemary.
Irma.
Kid. Oh.
Christine. Oh, I'm going to miss you girls. We've had some awfully jolly times together.
I hope you're a happy girl. I mean it.
You all set?
All set and raring to go.
Man's got to settle down sometime. And folks would rather do business with a married man.
Where are we going, Howard?
Well, I gotta stop at Cherryvale first and pack a bag.
Aren't we going on a honeymoon?
Well, I thought we'd take a little trip through the Ozarks.
Oh, I love the Ozarks.
A cousin of mine and his wife have a tourist camp up there. They'll put us up, maybe for free.
Oh, I feel like an old married woman already.
Bye. Well, come on. We're going to be late for school.
Bye.
Goodbye.
You ask me, it's a good thing that girl got married.
Well, I feel sorry for Rosemary.
Oh, you feel sorry for everyone, Helen Potts.
I just hope they're happy.
Just the idea of being married would keep her happy for a long time to come. I'm disgusted with you, Helen Potts.
Why?
You liked that young man, didn't you?
Oh, yes, I did.
Really?
He was a joy to have in the house. With just Mama and me in the house, I got so used to things the way they were. Everything in its right place. Well, occasionally a hairpin on the floor. And the smell of face powder and Mama's medicines and the sachet in the drawers and the geraniums in the windows.
Well, I'll keep things the way they are in my house.
Not when a man is there, Flo. Why, he sat at that table and suddenly everything was different. There was a clean smell of laundry soap and coarse linens. And some sort of nice hair oil. Oh, shaving lotion. And there he was, talking in a full voice that I feared would shake the ceiling. Because Mama and I always whisper. And he took that dainty napkin I gave him and he wiped the jam off his mouth without even dabbing, the way Mama and I always do. And when he walked down the steps in his boots, he made a clatter, and you heard him. Everything he did made you know there was a man in the house, and it seemed good.
That's a matter of opinion.
And knowing there was a man in the house reminded me that I'm a woman. And that seemed good, too.
Did it?
Yes. Only some women don't like to be reminded.
Well, we've said goodbye to Alan Seymour.
Flo. Oh, I'm awfully sorry.
If you expect happy endings anywhere outside the movies, you're fooling.
Well, there's many other nice boys in town, Flo.
Name one.
Well, I'm sure there are.
Slut! Oh,
Floozy!
Girls, stop it this instant! We've given the neighbors enough to talk about for one day.
My sister, an old floozy. That's all she is, an old floozy.
Watch your language.
She's nuts about that crazy guy. She's rooting around the house like a sick cat.
Mind your business and get to school.
Oh, I don't see why I can't have Miss Cindy's room now that she's gone.
Because we're going to need the rent money, that's why.
Well, I'd certainly like to have one spot in this house and call my own.
Are you going to go to school looking like that?
Why shouldn't I go to school looking like this, pray tell?
Oh, but you were so pretty last night, Millie. You were pretty as a picture.
Well, maybe I didn't feel so pretty.
And you'd be pretty right now if you just put a dress on and rubbed a little color in your cheeks.
Oh, and to have Venus de Milo in there thinking I was giving her competition?
Well, it's your life.
You're damn right, and I say phooey to all this pretty business. I'm gonna be a great writer, and writers don't have to be pretty.
Well, even a great writer could put on a clean shirt. It's the first day of school. You should look respectable.
I don't care what anyone thinks in this town! When I graduate from college, I'm going to New York, and I'm gonna write novels that shock people right out of their senses.
What could you write a novel about?
You'll find out.
Hey, goon girl!
Oh, it's Poop Jack McCullough. He thinks he's so smart.
Keep the peace and let him think so.
Hey, goon girl, come kiss me. I think I want to be sick.
That no good bastard!
Oh, Millie!
If he thinks he can buy me, then he's crazy!
Millie!
I'll get you! I'll get even with you, even if it takes the rest of my life! I'll get you!
Millie! Well, you better get to work. There'll be no more Alan Seymour come by to pick you up in a shiny Cadillac.
I can walk.
Well,
It'll be good for my figure.
it's back to your job at the dime store, selling chocolate drops and honey bars to all the riffraff in town.
I like my job all right.
Well, you're gonna have to hang on to it now because we're gonna need the money. Don't be late.
If I smile at Mr. Hendricks, he doesn't mind if I'm late.
Can you please get that?
Oh, it's the police. You don't need the police now, do you?
No!
We don't need you, Mr. Policeman. No. It was all a mistake. We don't need you now. A person could be robbed of house and home before the police in this town ever got there.
Love.
But it's natural to fall in love, Flo. I read an article by a famous psychiatrist, and he was trying to persuade people that it is natural to fall in love.
A woman falls in love, and where is she?
Well, I guess when that happens, she doesn't ask those questions.
Helen!
Oh, Mama! You don't need me. I'll be back in a while.
Oh, when I think of the beautiful life she could have had, surrounded by all the wonderful things that money can buy.
Madge is beautiful herself, Flo. She doesn't need those things.
Who was that?
Lou Connors.
Who's he?
Oh, he's that handsome young man that takes tickets down at the movie theater, Flo. Remember, I pointed him out to you when we went to see Ben-Hur. Oh, he's so handsome. He has rosy cheeks and he looks splendid in his blue uniform.
What did he want?
A date.
What did you tell him?
I told him I'd think about it sometime.
Well, you better get to work.
Hey, Madge!
Hey, beautiful.
How do you like hot
Come
rod?
on, get in.
Who are those boys?
Some of the gang.
Young loafers? Why aren't they in school or at work?
Hey, Madge!
Hey, gorgeous.
Come on, get in!
We're waiting.
It's a nice day. You walk.
I'm perfectly capable of making up my own mind, thank you.
Well, I like that.
She's right. Let her make up her own mind, Flo. You don't have to worry about Madge.
I just can't help but worry.
Madge is a woman now, Flo. She's not a young girl anymore.
Hey, Madge!
Hey, gorgeous.
How you looking?
Can you see her from here? Did she get in the car?
No, she's still walking.
I better get back to work.
Hey, Madge!
Hey, beautiful.